Hello, Internet. Welcome back to another episode of SkyFactory One. We have made quite a bit of progress in between episodes. I finished the house, as you can tell. It's got an actual floor. I moved my bed in here, built up a ceiling, got some lanterns. There's a mod you can attach the lanterns to the wall with, but the lantern texture model, whatever it is broken. So that doesn't really work. I've also done a little bit of work back over here, putting down a few more seeds. I realized that I actually have like cactus seeds that were just sitting in a chest somewhere. I'm like, I should get those actually out here and growing. Same with the sugarcane. Had them out. Obviously, I've got a water stream set up so that once we get... I'm able to get some pistons and some observers. I can actually build just a sugarcane farm. I do need to replace these hoppers because they are absolutely worthless for picking up items in world. But I don't actually have the iron yet to be able to do that. So same with this. This originally I had this set up as one of those automatic passive cactus farms where you put the glass panes in between the cactus. And it didn't work. Like, the cactus would get down here, but it would just sit on the hopper and not actually go into the chest. So, now it's just manual cactus farm. I've got some bamboo going. And, as you can probably tell, I built myself a mob farm. I was experimented with a bunch of different designs for mob farms. You can see remnant of one design over here. Right there. That's one design that I had where it's basically just a little dark room, and the idea was that I could go in there and get the mobs. I will probably end up doing something like that when it's time to get some villagers, because there's no way. I mean, there's a zombie villager right there. There is no way I'm going to be able to get him out of there with everything else. So this is pretty much just a vanilla passive mob farm. You can see the 4 spawning platforms there. We've got the water tracks in the middle and then the tube that drops them down. I've collected some more statues, which are just there for right now. They are going to end up someplace else eventually. What we need to work on getting ourselves an actual source of iron, which the best way to do that I know of is through an iron farm. And since this is 116, we can use villagers and make ourselves a farm that way. But we need to cure the villager first, so we need to go to the Nether. I also went ahead and set up the mystical agriculture infusion stuff over here. It's not done. Well, it's done, but it needs a redstone. It needs a button. Let me go get some. I'll just put a button. Let me just go put a button down. I think I have some stone over here. Okay. Alright, stone. Turn into a button. Oh, yeah, and obviously all the armor that I'm wearing I collected out of the mob farm. It's mostly junk. Okay, why can I can't put the button. Okay, I guess I have to put it on the ground. That should work. Alright, yeah, so we got that going. I've got the Infernium seeds over here going with the Infernium farmland on top of it. Eventually we'll work on expanding all of this. I'll have to put up a field at some point just for my mystical agriculture stuff. But for right now, that's fine. I got rid of that polar bear. I don't need a polar bear. And I have been breeding cows, because I'm going to need books eventually. And we are working on getting ourselves a good supply of chickens. The other thing I was going to say about the mob farm, I actually built this mob farm wrong. It's supposed to be a 2x2 tube going down to the bottom, and I actually built it as a 3x3, which is fine for the most part. The only thing that's really an issue is that when you get up close there to try to get the mobs, You'll get ones at the back opposite side from wherever you're standing that you can't really hit unless you get really close up to it. And when you do that, then they can hit you. They can see you and they'll hit you. And that is no bueno. Oh, yes. Let me do this before I forget about it. Task book. We completed a task. We built a proper house. I'm probably going to expand it and do some more rooms and stuff, but yeah, that's a good start. I'll check it. There's other rooms that we need to build as well. I've also built a second layer. It's not a full layer, but I've mostly been using it so I can get to the farms over here, make things a little easier to build. So we do have a second layer below the island, below the level that we started from. So what we need to do now is we need to get ourselves into the Nether. All right, portal is built. All right, she's lit. All right, I got some torches. I got some blocks. I've got some tools. Oh, hopefully I don't die instantly. It's a win. That is definitely another fortress right over there. Okay, well, that pretty much answers that question. This actually really, really sucks. Because the thing that I needed the most out of here is netherrack. Oh my god, look at all the wither skeletons. Holy moly. Yeah, I mean, void world, so there's nowhere else for anything to spawn. Are they shooting? They're shooting. Alright. This isn't gonna work. This is not gonna work. This is not going to work. I need to come up with a different plan, because this is not going to work. I need to come up with a different plan, because that, my friends, is not going to work. Oh, wait. You can get netherrack by just lava and... Oh, for the love of... Why don't I look at my recipes before I actually... Why don't I look at the recipe? Why? I mean, I need blaze rods eventually anyway, because I need to be able to get... Actually, let me see. Do I even need... Kind of, yeah, because I need to get blazes. Or I can literally just spawn... Oh my god, yeah. Okay, I don't need to be in the Nether. Like, I really don't need to be in the Nether. Probably eventually we will, but for now, yeah. Okay, so there's not really any real reason for me to be in the Nether. Here, I'm all like, oh, I gotta go into the Nether because I gotta get some netherrack and some quartz. And, yeah, I don't actually need to do any of that. I don't have redstone. I've got glowstone. I don't have redstone. It's not going to do anything for the witches, because witches are obnoxious. Alright, so if I do this... Netherrack. This is what I needed. This is why I needed to go to the Nether, is because I needed this. I needed that. And then I take that, and I take this, and I put it in here. I got cobalt. That's not. Okay. Yeah, so not a perfect solution by any stretch of the imagination. And I am still going to need blaze rods. But, yeah, I've got a few things that I can work on now. So I'm going to work on this stuff, and we'll bring you guys back in once I've done some of that. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, so I've been doing a bit of work here. There's no real reasons for us to be in the Nether. Almost everything that I need can be gotten by sieving or through strange transformations. So in the interim, I have been doing a bit of work. I have gotten myself some Nether essence, which is another big way that we're going to be using to make the various things that we need out of the Nether instead of actually going there, especially since it's a void, so there's no actual netherrack, which was the one big thing that we needed. I also did a little bit of work and redesigned the mob farm a little bit. You can kind of see some of the effects of it there. There's some missing blocks here and there, and it looks a little strange because I didn't pull the whole thing down. I kind of just built over top of what was already there. But basically, it's a 2x2 column now, rather than the 3x3 column. So it works a little bit better. It's a little easier to get in there and kill the mobs as they fall. And we are actually getting a little bit of entity cramming that happens. So that's actually good because we can get some passive mob drops then for when we don't actually need the XP. Speaking of the XP, you may notice that I have significantly less than what I had before. And that's because I died. I died while working on the mob farm. Actually, the story involves these two guys sitting right here. I was getting ready to start working on, or I'd disabled the top of it. I'd opened it up and lit it up inside there so nothing new was spawning. And I came down here and I noticed that there were a couple of zombie villagers hanging out in the base down here, along with, I think a skeleton was also down here. Or no, it was just the zombie villagers was all that I could see down here. So I was like, okay, let me open this up, and I threw a boat down and get them to come over. And as you can see, it worked pretty well. One of them's got some of my stuff. But then there was a skeleton that was hanging out somewhere, and he plopped down, saw me, opened fire, and I died. So that was fun. That was intentional, by the way. There is a grave mod in this pack, so the fact that he's got a plank is intentional. We're going to make sure that they are not going to despawn. But the idea is we're going to cure those two, and then we're going to put them in here. We're going to give them some veggies, and we're going to let them make more villagers. And I'm going to block this off, the doorway off. We'll leave it open for right now so that we can get them in there a little bit easier, but I'll block it off. And then once we actually have some villagers, that is going to be so much better because we can actually build an iron farm. We can start working on getting some enchantments that are worthwhile. We can get ourselves a toolsmith to get some decent weapons and decent items instead of the stone shit that I've been using. Yeah, it's going to be great. In order to cure them, we need a, brewing stand. We need a brewing stand. I don't know why that escaped me. Just absolutely forgot it for a second. But we need a brewing stand. So in order to get a brewing stand, we need a blaze rod. So it's like the one thing that we would need to go into the Nether for, except Ex Nihilo is in this pack, and I have these things. So these fun little things, if we throw them into a barrel of lava, it creates a blaze. Now, obviously, that's a bad idea on my wooden island here, unless I do it inside a smeltery. So if we spawn a blaze inside the smeltery right here, it'll die. We can cook it and go from there. So I need to get that out of there. Why are we raining again? Really, that doesn't count? But let's go ahead and give it a try. Alright. Oh, it takes a while to spawn. Oh, that's even better. And he's immediately breaking. Okay, well, that didn't do what I wanted it to do, but we got the blaze rod. So now all we need is to make ourselves a brewing stand, which is nice and easy to make. And we need to turn this rain off. I don't know if it's rain. There we go, get rid of that rain. All right, brewing stand, we'll just put it right there. The potion of weakness, and I believe it does have to be a splash potion of weakness. A fermented spider eye into a water bottle. The fermented spider eye is sugar, spider eye, and brown mushroom. So the one thing that I am missing then is the brown mushroom. Yeah, I made a table for the task. So, and there's actually one of these that we've done. Store liquid in a container other than a bucket. Barrels. Tank. I think that counts. Normally you can get brown mushrooms. No, normally you find them in a biome. I think, wait, you can get brown mushrooms by bone mealing mycelium, can't you? Or is that not a thing? It's doing something. I was right. And then if I bone meal this, you get the big one. And then if we break it... Oh, I love it when I'm right. Oh, that's great. Okay, so we got 15 brown mushrooms. Now we just need... I'm going to need some gunpowder. I'm going to need spider eye and some sugar. And I actually have both of those over here, so there's no real reason. Spider eye. No real reason to go elsewhere for it. Yeah, plenty of all. Yeah. I love it when some obscure Minecraft mechanic comes back and is like, oh yeah, you can just do it this way. And we got a brown one right away too. That's what's really impressive. All right, potions of weakness. Now we will turn these into splash potions of weakness. All right, anyway, I'm going to keep working on this. I'll bring you guys back in once I've got enough gold to be able to make cure my villagers. See you guys in a bit. Okay, this guy just scared the bejeebas out of me. I've been standing here sieving dust for an hour, and then this llama just pops up next to me. All right, do you have anything worth buying? Not really. I mean, that would have been never useful, actually. Bucket of puffer fish. Yeah, you have absolutely nothing that is worthwhile. Yeah, hold on just a second. Ah, that's what you get for interrupting me while I'm working. Next time, Knock first. All right, mission accomplished. We have enough gold, and I have gone ahead and made myself 2 golden apples. We are going to go ahead and take these right over here to these guys, and we're going to cure them. All right. Now they got the shakes, and we just got to wait. There's one. There we go. 2 brand new villagers. Alright, guys. Can I just shove you guys in the boat? No. Alright, I need you guys to go in there. Alright, can you do that for me? We're going to do F3B. We have hit boxes, so I can get the boat out from under them. And they're making a break for freedom. Villagers. Why? Why are you over here? There's nothing for you over here. Go to your beds. Actually, we might. Hold on a second. Let me just try and get them off of the edge here. I guess we'll just wait until nighttime, and we'll see if he goes. If they go, because they should go to their bed on their own. So we'll just have to kind of keep an eye on them. Until it gets dark, which it should be pretty soon. Yeah, it's rapidly getting towards nighttime. So hopefully, I took the boards down over there, so hopefully once nighttime actually comes, they will just head straight for their beds, because it is a nice clear path for them to get right over here into their bedroom. They can come over here and pick a bed, and then we'll have them in there. So we just gotta wait until it's nighttime. You guys gonna cooperate? I mean, that's awesome that you're ready to get to work right away. But I need you guys to go into your bedroom first. All right. Looks like he's going. Would you not walk on the edge? Why are you walking on the edge? All right, that's one. Now we just need the other one. Where's the other one at? He is still standing over here being a dumbass. What are you focusing on? You wanted to be a farmer. All right, that's fine. If you're going for the bed in there, you can't get there. You cannot get to that bed. That is my bed. Where are you going? Oh, if he jumps off, I'm really going to be upset. Dude, you cannot be up there. He's trying to get to my bed. All right, we can fix this. There, pick a different one. Find a different bed. Find a different one. Go on. I wouldn't walk through those, too. Those have been like that for a couple of weeks now. Keep going. Yep, go find a bed. All right, now you're staying down here where you're supposed to. No, no. Wait. Keep going, dude. It's the middle of the night, dude. You need to be in your bed. Come on. Push. No, get down from there. Oh, villagers. Villagers. Why are villagers like this? Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Almost. Nope. Keep going. Get off the edge. Go in. Thank you. All right. Now they're contained. Turn that off. Now that they are contained, he's still not sure where he's going, but that's fine. It's getting on towards night again, so I think the issue might be that the farmer villager there has yet to actually sleep in a bed. I think that's the problem, is that he's not wanting to sleep in a bed, and I'm not really sure why. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to break his tool station. Okay, he's lost his profession. Okay, so they don't like beds that are right next to each other. You guys are so picky. You're so picky. Why are you so picky? Everything's got to be just so. Alright, that took way longer than it should have. But we now have a baby villager. So the problem that I had is that the room in here was too short. You need to have 2 blocks of open space above the beds in order for the baby villagers to spawn, because they like to do that. And they can't do that if there's a solid block above their heads. So I had to go in here and open up the space a little bit. I was looking on the wiki and I found some references to needing to have a certain number of doors. But I don't know if that's still true or not, because I know in 1.17, I don't think doors make a difference, because I had a villager breeder in my 1.17 vanilla world, and it didn't, I didn't have to do anything with doors. So, I don't know. I'm going to leave them here, and we'll see if I can't get more villagers, then we might end up having to, put some more doors around. I do intend to build a village. I do want to build a village. I think it sounds fun, and it is one of the tasks that we have. So I do want to do that. We're probably going to go off that direction to build our village, because I want to build it far enough out that it's not going to mess up what I'm doing over here. And I do want to build an iron farm is actually my next objective, but I need, I want to have that somewhere nearby where it's going to run while I'm working on other things. Probably going to work on that between episodes, because villagers are a pain in the butt to deal with, and I'm going to have to shuttle them around and such. So yeah, hopefully the next episode we will have a functional iron farm, or at the very least it'll be just about ready to go when I start the episode. Which, speaking of, that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we got sunset happening right as I'm doing my outro, so that kind of works out. But I hope you guys enjoy the episode. My villager frustrations are entertaining to you. If you enjoy the video, hit the like button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you liked. If you have any suggestions or anything like that, let me know. If you want to make sure that you catch that next episode, make sure that you're subscribed if you're not already. I'll see you guys next time. Happy Minecrafting.